look at me. I'm in my Lip Biscuit era.
Yeah, you are. Bizkit. Yeah, got that hat on backwards, flip it around. Wicka.
Go Nugs. Aaron Gordon out for a month. That was rough news to wake up to.
Yeah, that was kind of a drag. But Jokic is coming back.
Hey, I've pulled a hamstring and I still came to work.
I know, right? Right? Guys, listen. My favorite term in sports is when they say nursing a tender groin. He's nursing a tender groin. Like the medical term. Like so for the rest of this time that he's out, I do think we should say Aaron Gordon is
nursing a tender hammy.
Whatever you
They're all
say.
connected.
Yeah, they're all connected.
So it's groin. It's groin.
I think it feels better.
Humanoids are going to be taking over the world, Tracy, in 2027. I think they're going to be in homes. People that were excited for the Tesla S and X. Those were like the upper level Teslas. Nope. Shutting production down so we can make humanoid robots. This is the plan.
All in on this.
This is the plan.
So Tesla production has stopped so they can make robots.
Yes.
And they're called humanoids.
Humanoid. They have arms and legs and things, and they can dance and like kill you.
Okay, well, no. They have arms
Prove
and legs.
it.
They can dance and kill you. I think that's how they're marketing them right now.
You don't think this humanoid would get super annoyed with something I did and just be like, yes, you're done.
I do think if there was a chance, you would own one and you might be the first one to perish with a robot. Just like, God, push him.
Have you seen these things on stage?
No, I haven't.
They're pretty remarkable. I hate that word. I hate that word remarkable, but to watch one of these things on stage, I'm telling you, this is the beginning of the end.
This is the beginning of the end because a Roomba doesn't even know when to stop if your dog crits on the floor. Like it just goes over it and tracks it all over. That's a robot. It's not smart enough to continue on.
But a Roomba can't kill me. Can it?
If you step on it, I suppose.
Google it. See if there's been any deaths from Roomba.
Roomba fatalities.
I mean, let's find the positives. Positive of a humanoid in my house can do my chores, can do the dishes, maybe wipe down the blinds. I can sweep. Well, that is a Roomba. Is this just a Roomba?
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like Roombas aren't that smart. So why would you ever want something with arms and legs and full robot human capacity to be walking around? But this is something that's going to be the reality. Like Tesla's, when that idea of a Tesla started first, it was like, oh, okay, we'll see when that happens. And then it launched hard and fast. And a lot of people have Teslas now. Remember seeing them on the road for the first time? Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, wow. Like there was somebody here that got one of the first Teslas and he would take people for rides around just to see it and be in it. This robot, you're going to know somebody with one of these in like 2 to 3 years.
And I was going to say that company Tesla, and then they're like, oh, we're going to bore. We've got a big boring machine. We're going to bore tunnels. And in Vegas, it's happening. They have started from the hotels to the airport, the underground Tesla that's happening.
And
those rides are happening.
That's the thing with Tesla is like when they say they're going to do it, they do it. So if they're shutting down production, these robots realistically, like corporations could be like, okay, so we had somebody doing this, or we had, and there could be a freaking robot walking around this radio station in 2 years.
What would you prefer? Well, no, I'm going to change my question. What would you name your robot?
What was the first question?
I was going to say boy or girl because I was going to say, what would you name your robot? And if it was Mary, so you have a girl robot. And if you name it Bob, you have a boy robot.
Okay, so wait.
What would you prefer, a boy or girl robot?
I don't know. It depends because I haven't seen the specs of these yet, and I haven't seen what they look like.
If the human, do you think Elon Musk would put parts in?
I mean, are we?
What
are we dealing with here?
Right.
Seeing what he's done with Grok, I believe.
Wait,
are we? Well,
now I'm intrigued.
Like it's kind of like, are there going to be male and female?
Well, I'm telling you right now, immediately, it's a girl humanoid for me.
Yeah. Right. You have a lot.
But I think it's interesting to ask you: would you prefer a boy or girl humanoid?
I don't know if I would have a preference, but it would depend on what they look like. It would weird me out if they had like excessive parts to say I'm a boy or girl.
Right. Like you could
Yes.
dress them up. Would you dress yours up as a boy, like a
No.
Riley Green?
To be gender neutral.
I really think you need to be put on a watch list for this robot.
Do you are you worried about Ian being left alone with Mary?
Yeah,
Like,
right?
Right,
Like,
right. Would you?
I'm not
I
getting
think you would want a
weird
boy.
with
I think you would want a boy.
No, like at no point am I thinking I would get weird or think it was I don't think I would.
Yes, you would.
Because I don't want one around.
You'd
at
have a
all.
weekend by yourself in your humanoid, and you'd ask it questions, and it would turn into something.
And this is you going, come on, guys, right?
Ian's
Like,
on a
that's
business trip.
right. That's
AJ's
normal.
off doing a play somewhere. It's just you and your humanoid.
DearTesla.com. Do not let him get one.
Hey, very excited. The Grammys are this weekend, and I bring this up because my kids, like, really for the first year, they really want to watch the Grammys. It was a conversation
Really?
last night. Jed, the 12-year-old boy, hey, Dad, can we watch the Grammys? I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I've gotten so cynical, I don't really watch them. I watch the day after the highlights, as we do
Yeah,
with most award shows. And he's like, yeah, but there's gonna be performers and it's gonna be cool. And I was like, yeah, dude, we can totally have a watch party, snacks, whatever. And I got to thinking, I think I was his age when I was getting into music. I remember Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
I have such a vivid memory of Paula Abdul losing the Grammy to it was Bonnie Raitt, and it crushed me because I was
really?
so in love with Paula Abdul, and I have, like, it's visceral. So I think I was about his age. Isn't that kind of cute? He's coming into, like, wanting to watch music, isn't it?
I'm not
This
a
is where you
robot.
talk. This is where you talk. I asked you a question.
You asked me if it was kind of cute. I was going to talk about music and, like, isn't that kind of cute? Yeah.
Okay. So is that a yes?
We'll say it's a maybe.
On the cute part or the music part?
The cute part.
Okay.
My story.
Totally.
My
Totally.
story about Paula Abdul. Isn't that
Yeah,
cute?
totally cute.
Okay.
Very cute.
All right, let's pull it back to country. Who you got this
Okay.
year? Best Contemporary Country Album. Kelsey Ballerini. Patterns going up against Tyler Childers. Snipe Hunter. That's a great album.
Great album.
Eric Church, Evangeline versus the Machine.
Not my favorite.
Mine either. Jelly Roll, Beautiful Broken, and then Miranda Lambert, Postcards from Texas. Who
Okay.
you got? Who you
I'll
got?
tell you, I think it's going to be Tyler Childers or I think it's going to be Miranda Lambert.
It will be Tyler Childers.
And that's probably the best album, but Miranda's super, super good
It
too.
is,
I love
yeah.
the fact that she's getting back into, like, writing and really having some great country songs because she's a great lyricist.
But the
Like,
momentum, I mean, Jelly
like
Roll
her.
has momentum. He's
Jelly Roll
everywhere.
has momentum, but he ain't got the chops right now as far as the writing goes. on the album.
Kelsey Ballerini.
That was great. Like,
Yeah.
Log it right now. Log it.
if she
You-
won a
you
Grammy,
really-
I would probably I would probably tear up for her.
You want to make a bet? Big Mike, if you're so confident, I'll bet you she does not win. I would love it. Don't get me wrong,
I think it's gonna be Tyler.
but she won't win it.
I would
I'm down.
I would like to see her walk up on stage the most and have a Grammy. I think that would be the coolest part of that.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
I'd like to see.
I bet
yeah,
Jed would like to see Kelsey Ballerini too.
Don't get
All right. So what are we? Is this a Cave of the Winds bet? Is this how I'm gonna get you to Cave of the Winds?
Fine. If Kelsey Ballerini wins for Best Country Album, we can go to Cave of the Winds.
And you're paying for it.
Okay, sure.
All right, cool. All three of us. Cool.
There you go.
And if she loses and doesn't win, what do I get?
Chili's?
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
a robot.
Chili's. Take me to Chili's.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Deal. You heard it here.
All right, cool. Tracy, you're next.
You get to go to
Yeah,
Chili's too.
I was gonna say I'd love to see Kelsey win. Tyler Childers, I think, has got it for
Yeah,
country. The
yeah.
rest of the Grammys, I don't know who's really
Bad
doing
Bunny's up for a
what, you know?
bunch. Yeah, he's gonna be
yeah.
performing, and
You go back to, like, the Grammy performances, I think that we all remember. You know, it's fun to think, is there going to be one that is talked about? Like, if Bad Bunny is he performing? Do you know
Yep,
if he's performing?
he's performing.
Okay, so
Mhm.
this is our pre-Super Bowl peak,
Yeah, it is.
pre-Super
Mhm,
Bowl
mhm.
halftime show.
Mhm.
Looking back, like, remember when Ricky Martin performed on the Grammys? How big of a deal that was?
Was it She Bangs or the other one?
She Bangs.
I think it was She Bangs.
And it was the world getting introduced
She
to
Bangs.
Ricky
She
Martin.
Bangs.
Like, those are some classic
She moves.
performances on the Grammy. I remember that. Isn't that cute?
She Bangs. It is cute. It's so cute.
Suck it.
Paula Abdul should have won that year, by the way.
Bye, guys.
Bye.